In terms of our request for a piece of public art, we really wanted to have a piece of public art that was outside on the corner of our building that really enhanced the modern design of the building, but it also enhanced the neighborhood. So in terms of art and interior health, we're really looking for the therapeutic value of art. And so what does therapeutic art look like? And it's usually color, it's a feeling, it's positivity, it's connection. And for COVID right now too, it's really important that we celebrate the health of our community and that we also celebrate the strength of our healthcare system.
When we sat down to come up with an idea for an artwork for interior health, we knew that we wanted to create something that would be a metaphor for a holistic approach to healthcare, and also a representation and celebration of the people who provide that care. So the flower came about because it's a fairly universal symbol of good health. We're used to sending someone flowers to wish them to get well soon. But when we started to think about the flower, we wanted to acknowledge that it's actually the root structure underground that makes that bloom possible. And for us, this was a metaphor for how the healthcare system works, that all this is possible because of this complicated network that often remains unseen. So we wanted to create a flower that not just had a root system attached, but we then turned the whole flower upside down so that this structure, this network, was at the very top in this privileged place. And this is how we celebrate the doctors and nurses and healthcare professionals who make all of this possible by giving them their moment in the sun, so to speak, through this sculpture.
My name is Michael Simon. I've been with Studio F- since 2017. I'd say my primary role after being an artist is fabricator. This project, this artwork, it's a 13-foot tall artist interpretation of the beautiful Kelowna Mariposa lily, and it has the feel of oversized bent cardboard. But in reality, this piece is about 600 pounds of aluminum that's been cut and angled together. The last 6 months have been a very intensive metalworking project of piecing the hundreds of components that went into making this thing. Everything from building the interior skeleton to cladding it, manually bending the edging that goes around the entire stem and bloom, finishing the over 100 layers that go on top to give it that very paint by numbers look.
The fact that it's doing so well, it's thriving, being upside down. Here's an upside down flower away from its soil, and yet it's alive. And I think we all have to think about that. We all have days that we're upside down. And so we might not be in our soil, but we still can be thriving and alive even though our world's changed. So I think it does speak to change, and that's important in healthcare. It's important to all of us, right? We all undergo change, and we can thrive during that change, which is important to have that confirmation in a piece of art.